Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today TV. For a long while now, IPOB in diaspora have been, trying to re-strategize on how to get Nnamdi out. A lot of issues have been, between um Simon Ekpa, Samuel Ekpa, and the duos and all that. But right now, it looks like they have taken up a different approach this time, and they're getting the attention of the world full scale. Before we go into the news proper, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the right subscribe button. Beside it, to say bell notification icon, please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. While members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB in Israel, are currently protesting at the Israel seat of power, Knesset, in Jerusalem, to demand the unconditional release of their detained leader in Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu. The protest, which commenced from All Saints Anglican Church, Tel Aviv, started about some hours at the time of filing this report. Videos shared on social media showed members of the group walking peacefully towards the seat of power. The protesters were seen armed with both the Biafran and Israeli flags, soliciting the support of the Israeli government in achieving the self-determination of the eastern region. They were heard chanting, "Free Nnamdi Kanu now! Give us Biafra! No more Nigeria! Israel government, help us speak out," as they carry placards with inscriptions such as "Biafra Referendum now! IPOB ESN is a peaceful movement." They also bore placards containing pictures of young children who were victims of Nigerian Biafran chaos which ravaged the country years ago. Some sections of the protesters were also screaming, "Give us Ambazonia." Ambazonia is the name given to the southeastern region of Cameroon. A man who was supposedly an Israeli government official was seen approaching the protesters to understand their mission. One of the protesters explained that they had come to protest against the incarceration of their leader in the Department of State Services custody in Nigeria. He stated that the Nigerian government and the security agent had brought down too many Biafrans over nothing, while calling for an end to the insecurity in the southeast region. A female protester further explained that Kanu had simply called for an end to insecurity in the southeast, but he was arrested and had been detained since June, adding that the government and its officials wanted to bring down the indigenous people of Biafra leader, that's Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu was brought to Nigeria from Kenya with the collaborative effort of the Kenyan authorities and the Nigerian government in controversial circumstances in June 2021. He's facing allegations of treason leveled against him by President Muhammadu Buhari's government and has appeared a couple of times before Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court, Abuja. His next court case is slated for January 18, even as his two prominent legal representatives, that is Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Aloy Ejimako, have protested his continued detention at the facility of the Department of State Services (DSS), which has denied him his fundamental human rights. My God. You have heard, it looks like, some persons were just saying, "What's up, what's going on?" It looks like the indigenous people of Biafra are tired of protesting around the world. They are not tired, obviously. They have decided to take it to the seat of power in Israel. A lot of persons have understood the dynamics of international politics, and even, fortunately and unfortunately, even the government of the day will always tell you when they want to describe the Igbos, the Southeasterners, they'll tell you that they are the lost Israel of Nigeria. So technically speaking, there's something about Southeasterners, and there's a synonym, there's some sort of collaboration. Some persons call them Jew, there's some sort of collaboration between them and the Southeasterners. And definitely it's something that is, it's worth noting, and they have decided not to keep quiet. Say, okay, fine, if they say that there's a collaboration or there is a correlation or relationship of some sort, historical artifact that connects or that connotes correlates Israel to Nigeria, then by all means we should go and meet those in the seat of power to look into this affair of the Biafran struggle, referendum now, release of Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, because they have realized there's a dynamics to this. There's an international dynamism that requires international bodies to speak up. Of course, Nnamdi Kanu have not left any stone unturned by actually ensuring that he brought in an international lawyer by the name of Bruce Fein. But the Nigerians in diaspora have decided, okay, we have done this in Germany, we have done this in Britain, we have done this in Kenya, we've done this in Japan, we have done this in some major prominent places in France. Okay, maybe we should do this in Israel. After all, they have never hidden. Even at some point, there was this Israeli reporter, journalist that came down all the way from Israel to Nigeria. What they saw within 21 days, honestly, I'm sure if they will ever come back to Nigeria, they will come with a lot of carefulness, because they came, I think they came, they said they came with Torah or something, and they actually came to, understudy the Igbos and how they became the lost tribe of Israel. Why it is so? What is that thing? What's the connection between them and Israel? And that was it. Voila, they were picked, kept in this detention until when they were about to leave. It wasn't funny, honestly. They had a very bitter experience. I'm sure even if they would come back to Nigeria, they would tread very carefully. Now, with that said, and with the fact that Southeasterners IPOB have decided to look, if there's a correlation, Israel, please, now is the time to speak up. Do not keep quiet. Speak up, say something. And there are Bazonians who have decided also to use the opportunity to talk as well. If you're going to give Southeast Biafra, please look the way of Southern Cameroon also. They're also fighting for the same cause. And, this has sparked a lot of reactions. And to tell you that it was not in vain, one of the Israeli top men came out to listen to the protest. They were very peaceful about it. They were marching, saying, "Look, this is the issue, and we need you to speak up." Okay, these guys have been, and the Southeast generally have issues of insecurity. We've all been hearing in Enugu recently. We also heard what happened in Enugu. In Enugu, we heard what happened in Enugu and all that, and that's the part of Southeast. So you will not understand why they're trying to go international to push and get what they're looking for in international scale. Let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take on this latest move? I feel there's something that will definitely bring